Alright guys, today we're going to take a hard look at the Anaconda and what this thing can actually do when it's fully modified. Let's get started.
1. Engage.
Alright guys, so real quick, I'm going to show you the statistics for this Anaconda that I have built. Keep in mind, it is still kind of a multi-role ship. It is very much still has room to grow. So I'm going to take you guys into outfitting real quick, and I'll show you what this thing has got. Right, so first up, we're going to move to weapon hardpoints. Start with the huge multi-cannon, which is overcharged, and incendiary rounds. Next up, we have my burst lasers, and I'm using overcharged mod on all of them. Overcharged everything, and the burst laser also has thermal shock, at least the large one does. My large multi-cannons are also overcharged, and they both have corrosive shells, which you will see just how ridiculously effective those can be later on here in the video. The medium burst lasers that I'm using are also overcharged. They have the concordant sequence, which actually allows me to heal wingmate shields as I am attacking enemies. And on the bottom side, on the two small hardpoints all the way in the back, I have seeker missiles, which I modified them for rapid fire, and yeah, I haven't really had much of a chance to try those out yet, so I don't know just exactly how effective they're going to be, but we'll find out, and I will probably let you guys know later on. Okay, next up is modified lightweight alloys. They don't add any hull reinforcements, but I did modify them for higher resistances, which is going to keep weight and cost down, but add extra protection. Next up is going to be my power plant, which, as you can see, it's a little bit heavier, a little bit less thermals, a little bit less integrity, but I now have a lot of wiggle room on power. I'm up to 45.5. I got a lot of room to grow. The thrusters, I went with the maximum dirty drive tuning. As you can see, some of the stats went lower, but where it really shines is right here, the optimal multiplier. This is the one reason that this ship is as fast and nimble as it is. We get the frame shift drive, which I modified for increased range. So even with this giant ship in a non-exploration setup, my jump range is right around 22 light years. There's obviously no modifications for life support. Yeah, and this one here, I did a faster recharge for the power distributor. My overall capacity is lower, but my recharge rates are much higher. So far, I have found that I only need 3 pips in weapon systems to maintain fire, which is pretty good. There's nothing for sensors and optional internals. You'll see my shield generator here is modified. Mostly for higher output. Its regen rate is a lot slower, but the shield unit itself is a fair bit stronger. And then we have my Class 6B shield cell bank. Its spin up time is lower. It recharges a little bit faster per second, but its overall duration is also a little bit lower. So a little bit of a trade-off there, but from the time I hit the button to the time that the shield cells actually activate is a little bit quicker, so hopefully that will avoid, or help me avoid, having my shields go down at any given point. And then we have my hull reinforcements. They are all pretty much the exact same modification at heavy duty. So they are all heavier, but they increase resistance across the board and add a pretty decent amount of hull more than before. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this thing out to a combat zone, and I'm going to show you guys how she does. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut my mouth now. Go ahead and watch the footage and make your own opinions on this one.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Under attack. Warning, impulse attack. Target shields offline. Warning, temperature critical. Target destroyed. Under attack. Target shields offline. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Okay, so what'd you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I personally thought it was nimble, pretty powerful. Didn't really get to try it out on a whole lot of big ships, but I mean, maybe another time. And I will say it was absolutely eating holes when I got shields down, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, you've been epic, and I'll see you all next time.
1, 2, 3, 14